So the last thing what we just did was we added some more time to the test step. So I'm going to go back and do the part by itself, which should be the master part. It steps through as normal. We're getting less and less decay in the settle step. We got more decay than we did the last test because we actually watched longer. So now we're at 0.014. So now when we add the leak standard to it, we should now start to see the separation of the decay results start to grow and get further and further. You can see now we get a bigger decay, bigger decay. We almost reached 3 to 1. This is 0.27 to 0.14. So we're about double. We're about 2 to 1 separation. So you can see this iterative process of finding this balance between times that allow us to find the best results for our test. Now this process is going to be the same if we were using vacuum decay. So vacuum decay is the same similar test in that we're going, instead of pressurizing the part, we're actually going to be pulling the matter out of the part. We're going to be creating a vacuum inside the part. The same iterative process is going to be used. There are pitfalls in both cases of the part. Let's take, for example, if I had a part that was being assembled in 2 halves. If I'm testing the bond of those 2 halves, and I use that bond, I use the test pressure of positive pressure by injecting pressure inside these parts, I'm trying to get these bonds possibly to separate or to find where the leak would occur because of these 2 bonds. But if I'm using a vacuum decay test, because I'm pulling these 2 parts and pulling the matter out of the part, I could be causing them to seat against each other and possibly mask. If I had a gasket or something in here, I could be compressing it and hiding the natural leak. So choosing between positive pressure or vacuum pressure, you'll have to understand how your part is going to be used and how it's testing the joint, the assembly that you're trying to test. How will that affect it? Will it help it or will it hinder it? So now that we've seen this iterative process of setting up the test and what things we have to watch out for, the next question is, well, what can I test with this? What kind of parts? Well, we can test from the tiniest medical device to whatever your application might be.
Your office, Doug. New application coming through.
So again, my name was Doug Harding. If you have any questions, you can feel free to call and ask me. We can walk through this process. There will be more videos available for different application types. But if you have any questions, be sure to give us a call, 801-264-1000. Thanks.